I'll end with a little story, amen. And I told this on Friday night to the youth. You find that there was a man, and this man it was around Christmas time, and he decided to go and visit his colleagues. He went from one house, and then they offered him a little, alcohol to drink, and he drank, and then he went to the next colleague and visited. They lived all around the same area. And eventually, brother, sister, when he finished that night and he had to go home, he had his little son with him. And on the way home and through the park, they walked. And next thing, when he looked around and he couldn't find his son. So he turned around fully, and then he saw him coming there. And then he watched him, and he saw the little boy, and the little boy was wobbling from one side to the other side, like how a drunk man would go, and he was going from left to right and stumbling back and forward. And the dad looked at him and said, "Now, what's wrong?" Let's say his name is Johnny. He said, "What's wrong, Johnny? Why are you walking that way?" And Johnny turned around and said, "Well, Dad, I'm just following in your footsteps. Because Dad just walked in front and he went left, so Johnny went left. When the dad went right, Johnny went right. When the dad stumbled back, he stumbled back. And he turned on, Dad, I'm walking in your footsteps." So little Johnny was looking at the influence that he was seeing in his dad. And that influence was rubbing off on him, and he began to do exactly what his dad was doing. So what happened, brother, sister? He decided, amen, when he heard those words from Johnny, and he knelt down and he said, "God, forgive me. I will never ever drink again." Because why? He didn't want to be that bad example to his little boy. He wanted to be a good, correct influence, that when his little boy grows up, he won't be like his dad. So brother, sister, amen, in that story it says, amen, let us come to that point. Let us recognize, amen, that we influence people around us. Right?